Hey guys, today I had a beautiful delivery of wheatgrass come to my house. I got 4 beautiful trays of really lush, thick, long wheatgrass, and yeah, it looks really good. And I had them delivered. I think it cost me about $30 including delivery, so I got 4 trays for that much, and they just delivered it to my door this morning. So I'm going to try and juice some today in my Kuvings juicer. I've never tried juicing it in a Kuvings juicer. Usually you need like a proper wheatgrass juicer, but I have been looking on YouTube and it looks like the Kuvings might work. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab the grass and cut with scissors. It's quite fibrous wheatgrass. It's best had juiced because it is actually quite hard for one to chew it. It's impossible to chew, really hard, and 2, obviously to absorb all the nutrients, all the enzymes and micronutrients that are found in wheatgrass. So for your body to be able to absorb it really well, it's best to actually juice it. So I'm going to turn this on. It's going to be a little bit noisy, and let's see what happens. Looks like it might be working, which is really exciting because I've actually really missed my wheatgrass shots. Wheatgrass is absolutely incredible food. It's probably one of the most healing foods on the planet. And I've heard many stories of people healing cancer and all sorts of chronic diseases by having quite a bit of wheatgrass and fasting at the same time. Seems to be working, so that's exciting. I'm just going to turn it off and let out what has gone through. So because it is a grass and it's a green, you're not going to get as much juice as what you would if you were juicing lemons or apples or oranges or whatever. So it is quite concentrated. That off the bottom, but you can see how beautiful and dark and green it is. It's just beautiful. I absolutely love it. It's such a strong flavor. It's just absolutely packed with so much goodness, vitamin A, C, E, K, B's. There is vitamin B's in there, iron, lots of chlorophyll. So I'm really excited. The Kuvings actually does a really good job of juicing it. So if you've got a Kuvings at home and you want to get some wheatgrass, let me know and I can tell you where I get this wheatgrass from. It's actually really good wheatgrass. It's nice and thick and healthy. And there's some coming out here, like out the other end of the juicer, and I'm just going to put that back through and keep putting it through until I'll keep putting it through until it dries, comes out really dry. But you can see that's how it's coming out. So this juicer is absolutely awesome in regards to how much wastage you have. Like you really don't get much wastage with the Kuvings. So I'll just empty that out. Okay. So you can see like I've nearly done a whole tray. And there's still a bit more in there as well. But I think by the time I finish this tray, it might be only about up to there. Now what I would probably do is I would water this down a little bit. So I wouldn't water it down before I have it. I would put some in a little shot glass add a little bit of water to make it go a bit further, and then down the hatch. And 1 shot a day is quite enough for it to make a difference, you know, to your health. So I've got a book here, and it's called The Hippocrates Diet. And this book is one of the very first books I read about 5 years ago when I started going down this path of being a detox coach. And I absolutely love it. It's by a woman called Anne Wigmore, and she actually reversed cancer that she had, and it was through focusing on having microgreens and sprouts in her diet. So she talks all about that in this book, and it's such an amazing book. Anyway, she wrote in here about wheatgrass. I'll tell you some things about it that it's really good for. So wheatgrass has, you know, quite a bit of chlorophyll in there, so it's going to help things like cleansing your blood and bringing a lot of oxygen into your blood system, which obviously helps everything. All of your organs, your whole body system will run a lot better when it has a lot more oxygen in the blood. It cleanses the blood, it cleanses the organs. It also helps clean out debris in the intestinal tracts as well. It stimulates your metabolism. So if you've got a sluggish metabolism, a shot of this every day would be really, really good for you. It's enriching to the blood by increasing red blood cell count, and also dilates the blood pathways throughout the body, reducing blood pressure. So if people who have high blood pressure, this is actually a really potent thing to have to help you with that. And you know, you could possibly get yourself off medications if you're on them, simply by changing your diet and bringing in things like microgreens like wheatgrass and sprouts into your diet. Also helps with obesity, so weight loss, and indigestion. She's got here some external uses which I found really interesting. Like I can't remember reading this when I read this book a few years ago now, but she's saying that you can use it on the outside of your body for things like burns, cuts, rashes, insect bites, things like that, ulcers, tumours even, and even help heal boils. So that's pretty interesting. And another thing that she said was it's really good for saggy skin. So, you know, actually applying it topically on your skin and leaving it on there for a few hours apparently helps tighten everything back up again, which is really cool, because she's saying it is actually a skin food, and a portion of it will be absorbed into the bloodstream, which is pretty fascinating. And the other thing she said was it was really good for damaged hair. So if you've got damaged hair, pop it on, leave it on for a couple of hours, and also helps with itchy scalp issues. So it's pretty powerful stuff. I would say it is actually probably one of the most healing foods on the planet. Can help just about everything and anything. You know, I've seen many videos and read many things about people reversing cancer and things like that by focusing on having wheatgrass every single day. So I'm really excited, guys, to have my beautiful trays. Look how beautiful they are. Nice and green. And I'm gonna keep these ones in the fridge, so I'm gonna keep them nice and fresh. Or I might actually juice this one, but put the other two in the fridge and keep them in there, and then I'll just juice them, you know, when I'm actually ready to have them, because as soon as you start juicing, it does start to lose a little bit of its potency, but not too bad if it's just a couple of days. All right, so I'm gonna get cutting and finish this off.